and I look at my elbow, my hand on my heart, give praise to the heavens and think, how great thou art.
Thank you, Harold. Harold Bishop, ladies and gentlemen. Very moving piece, very moving.
I don't think he's going to help you, old son. But he's not one of the judges.
Fart. Lou Carpenter. Lou, how are you, mate?
How do I do?
Heavenly, darling, heavenly.
Certainly do. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lou Carpenter here of Lou's Pub and Carpenter's Garage. Right, here we go. There once was a lady with one elbow who went on a date with this fellow. They had lunch in Lou's Pub, ended up in the tub. Now she's pushing a pram.
I think we've heard enough, mate, and limericks aren't admissible in this competition.
Oh, fair enough. Right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget, Lou's Pub is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
Yes, thank you, Lou. I think we've got time for just one more final budding poet, Mr. Joel Samuels. Joel, get in here with those bongos of yours. Stop
I didn't know you were allowed to take a musical instrument.
Well, neither did I. I brought the tuba along.
Don't even think about it.
I've entitled my poem, The Elbow, a tribute to Allen Ginsberg. I give thanks for my elbow, because it keeps my arm in place. It helps my hand to pick the flower, and the flower is power. The power is love, and love is all we need. So thank you, Ginsberg. Thank you, Woodstock. For my elbow. And for me.
Yes, thank you, Joel Samuels there on the bongos. A beautiful rendition. Now it's time...
You're a bit young for all that Ginsberg stuff, aren't you?
What can I say? Ancient history was one of my favourite subjects.
Weekend away for two. Now, do we have a winner? Yes? Okay. Now, I'd like to welcome Miss Susan Kennedy to the microphone. Welcome, Susan.
Yes, an unconventional but a very deserving win. The bongos gave it a certain cachet. Completely original, Joel Samuels.
Congratulations, Joel Samuels. You are the winner of a romantic weekend getaway to Blue Gum Valley. How do you feel?
Cool. All I have to do now is find somebody to go with. So, consider the phone lines open.
I thought you were getting the hang of it.
I was until that tree got in the way.
Not as treacherous as whitewater rafting.
You are kidding. Thanks, though. I've had a really fun day.
Oh, I know something to top it off. A nice candlelit dinner.
Oh, yes, please. I know this great Turkish restaurant.
There's nothing like a home-cooked meal.
What? What happened to going out and enjoying yourself?
Yeah, but in a restaurant, you have to wait for a table, be on your best behaviour.
All right. Well, you have to cook, because bangers and mashers as creative as I get.
Well, fortunately for you, I am brilliant in the kitchen. The last one home has to do the washing up.
What? Peter, hang on. Oh, sorry, Bill, sorry. Peter!
Well, I'm surprised you're not out campaigning against me.
I take it you've spoken to Anne.
After you got to her first.
I didn't get to her. I really gave her some advice.
You don't want us to move in together. Admit it.
No, I don't.
You can't control her life, you know. I know all the warning signs. I've got at least one controlling parent myself.
You are way out of line.
Listen, I'm sorry, Ruth. I know you're Anne's mother. I know you care about her, but you have no right to tell her what to do. Anne and I can make our own decisions. We don't need you or anyone else trying to run our lives.
Are you finished?
Think so?
Okay, well, then I'll excuse the way you just spoke to me. I understand that you're upset, and I know that you're only behaving this way because you care about Anne.
More than anything.
But not enough to accept that it's her decision.
Anne only changed her mind because you put the pressure on her.
There's a vast difference between pressure and advice. I actually told her that I'd support her no matter what her decision. If you actually stop and think about this, Bill, you'll see that she's only doing it because she cares about your relationship. She doesn't want it to suffer because of financial problems.
I wouldn't let that happen.
You may not have any choice in the matter. Look, I'm really proud of Anne for making this decision, for putting your long-term future ahead of the present. You should be proud of her too.
Well, I wish she'd talk to me about it.
Maybe you didn't give her a chance.
I understand we're in the midst of a talented young poet. A desperate and dateless young poet.
Tony, it's for you, Sarah.
Hey, you two wouldn't be interested in taking the prize off my hands, would you?
Oh, thank you. Very generous of you, but no, you're right, fair and square.
There's no point in going by myself.
Try not to panic. I'm sure someone will volunteer to go with you.
I'll have to dip into my little black book. Are you ready to hit the road, Toad?
Maybe we should grab some food, dude. Sarah wants a house to herself tonight.
Studying?
Get a word, no?
Oh, it's serious with this Peter, is it?
Yeah, it looks like it. So, innkeeper, what's the special for today?
To us.
To us.
I'm very impressed. When were you in Morocco?
89 for a year. The food was great.
What, in a year you learnt to cook Moroccan? That's quite an achievement.
Well, the Moroccans would turn their nose up at this. This is sort of quasi-Moroccan. Aussie quasi-Moroccan.
Well, I'm still impressed. If you told me this was the genuine article flown in especially, I would have believed you.
Not sure how I feel about having such a gullible girlfriend. Oh, you know, you're a girl and you're a friend. Friend girl. Is that right?
No, girlfriend was fine. We're incredibly different, aren't we?
I hope so. As much as I think I'm pretty cool, I had to go out with myself.
I have to admit, I was a bit worried there for a while. I'm still here, still having fun.
Vive la différence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm stubborn. Not as bad as Dad, though.
Well, that's your story.
I'm not.
Look, did you come over here to justify yourself or to apologise?
I've got a guilty conscience. I yelled at your mum. She hasn't told you?
No, what about?
Well, I thought she was influencing you.
Well, maybe she was, but is that really such a bad thing?
No, I know, and I'm sorry for it. But I just wish you'd consulted me before deciding to pull the plug on us moving in together.
That's why I came over before.
No, you'd already made up your mind. Nothing I was going to say was just going to change it.
Yeah, well, all that's beside the point.
It's exactly the point. We're supposed to be a team. You know, doing things together.
Yes, and my half of the team owns the house. Someone has to make the mature decisions.
Oh, so you own the house, so you call the shots, right?
Bill, you know that's not what I meant.
No, that's exactly what you meant. This is all about you. I don't come into this at all.
Thanks for today. I had fun.
Me too.
Much better than studying.
What was it you were studying for?
I've got my finals in a couple of days. I've crammed before, I can cram again.
Hang on. The most important exams of your life are just a few days away?
Yeah, yes, if you put it like that.
I thought you meant you were just general studying. Why are we wasting all this time?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it wasting time.
I feel terrible. When you said you had nothing to do today, I never imagined this is what you meant.
It's all right. I can study later.
No. Where are your notes?
Oh, come on, Peter.
About the MC gig, huh?
I'll put in a word, all right.
Night, nice meeting you.
Good night.
Yeah.
26.
30 if she's a day.
Late 20s. We should run a sweep.